Hello children, we have already known about sentence and its parts. They are subject and predicate. Today we will discuss patterns of sentences. Remember children, there are 7 basic patterns to make any sentence. So let's discuss one by one. So first one, the very general pattern of a sentence is subject plus verb. As you know, subject is something through which an action is done or being described, and it can be a noun or a pronoun. Then about verb. A verb may be a helping verb or a main verb, which means an action word. Now let's take an example of the first pattern, subject plus verb. She plays. Hari reads. I am going. Drishti is writing. Here, she, Hari, I and Drishti are known as subject because the action of play, read, going and write done by them. Clear? Now, as I told you, the action word, which means verb, are plays, reads and going is writing. Clear children? Okay. So this much only about the first pattern, subject plus verb. Then pattern number 2, subject plus verb plus adverb. So what is an adverb children? Yes, the word which describes about how, where, when and how often an action is done, that is called adverb. So if you still don't know about adverb, just check lesson number 11. Now let's take the example of second pattern, subject, verb and adverb. The boys ran first. Rani is going now. In this case, the boys subject, ran is the verb and first is the adverb. Here, first describes how the boy ran or how the boys ran. So, how they ran? They ran first. So, it is the adverb of manner. Similarly, in second one, Rani is subject, is going verb and now is adverb. As because the word now describes when the action is done, means it is the adverb of time. Clear? Okay. The next pattern, pattern number 3 and 4. Subject plus linking verb plus adjective. Subject plus linking verb plus noun. This one very important children. Here you may get confused because the linking verb is as similar as helping verb. So how can you differentiate them? Remember children, as linking verb and helping verb look alike, so let's take them as general verb. Now look at the example. He is going. He is a doctor. He is smart. Now look them carefully. All the 3 sentences having the general verb each. Now we will differentiate as linking verb and helping verb. So remember, if there is an action word or main verb after the general verb each, then it is a helping verb because it has the main verb. Here he is going. After is, we got the action go. So here is the helping verb. But in other 2 cases, after the general verb is, there is a noun like doctor and an adjective like smart, so that there is said to be linking verb but not the helping verb. Clear? Now let's take another example. This one something different. She looks pretty. She looks at the rose. In the first sentence, looks is the linking verb, as because after it there is an adjective, but in second case, look indicates as main verb or an action. Here the action of looking at the rose is done by someone else. So, first look refers linking verb, but second look refers a main verb. Clear, children? So there are some other linking verb. Let's have a look. The we verbs like is, am, are, was, were, will be, has been, etc. come under linking verb, and also become, appear, seem, feel, taste, smell, grow, look, etc. come under also linking verb. Okay, then pattern number 5, subject plus verb plus object. This one very easy. Have a look, children. See eats apple. Here see is subject, eats is the verb, and after the action word or verb is object. Another example, Ruchi sang a song. As you know, Ruchi is the subject, sang is the verb, and a song is the object. Clear, children? Okay. The next pattern number 6. Subject plus verb plus indirect object plus direct object. We have already learnt about indirect object and direct object. All the living beings belong to indirect object, and all the non-living beings belong to direct object. So those who can't express their feelings, they are known as non-living things and come under direct object. Let's take an example. Deepak gave me a book. As you know, after the action word, you get objects. So here we have two objects, me and book. As I told you, the living one is the indirect object, means me is the indirect object, and book is direct object. Then the last one, pattern number 7. Subject plus verb plus object plus object complement. Here a new word is there, object complement. What is it? Remember, the noun or adjective which describes the object is called object complement. Have a look. My mother cooks food tasty. Here the subject my mother, verb cooks, and food is the object. Here tasty an adjective which describes the object food. So tasty is the object complement. Then example number 2, we found the book useful. As you know, we is the subject, found is the verb, the book object, and useful is the object complement, because this word describes the object book. How the book is useful. So useful is the object complement. Clear, children? Now let's test your knowledge. Recognize or find out the different patterns of the following sentences. So how to do it, children? Okay, at first let me do the first one, and after that you have to do it yourself. Okay, suppose I covered my face. Okay, so which pattern is it? I covered my face. Yes, pattern number 5. So you have to write it like pattern 5, subject plus verb plus object. Okay, so you have to write it like that. Clear? Okay, now your turn.